All right. Okay, everybody. This is Slacking on Your Martial Arts. I haven't done a video for quite some time. I've been slacking. Uh, I was asked to make a technique video because I've been too occupied with bashing Elon Musk for his lithium-ion battery. I think we should move to salt vinegar batteries. But anyway, this is about technique, okay? I wanted to make a video why I think Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz are bad. I don't feel like they know a lot of martial arts. I think that they're studying Western boxing, and that's why that a lot of UFC fighters they idolatrize Mike Tyson because how brutal and vicious he was with Western boxing. If you watch the best boxers, they have two things that they're doing. The new heavyweight champ, what he does is he pins your face and just finds your face. This is Western boxing, the best techniques of Western boxing. Okay, he finds your face with his left hand and just barely touches you. He doesn't necessarily even want to do a punch. He's just finding your face. As soon as he finds your face, he comes back with that back right hand. Boom. That's why that's his technique, and he uses it over and over again. As soon as he starts to come back at him, he finds his face. Boom, with that other hand. And that's why the new heavyweight guy is winning in boxing. Mike Tyson, his technique, you'll notice in fight after fight, he does the same technique. He hits you in the ribs, bam, in the ribs, uppercut right after that. Because your head goes down, you're like, oh, my gut, my ribs, my liver. So right after that, he's like, okay, I got your head down, bam, straight up. So that's the best of boxing right there. It's two techniques they're doing. Okay, Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz are bad at martial arts because in the UFC they really only study, to me it looks like, they're great at jiu-jitsu. They're all Western boxing and Muay Thai. But that's not necessarily the best close combat game. In stand-up, you want to learn Wing Chun. And the problem with Nate Diaz and Conor is they're doing these wild haymakers way from the back, coming down. Wild haymakers over and over. Whoa, that stuff gets intercepted in Wing Chun. You look at their shoulders, and as soon as they move that shoulder, you're going to see they're coming with their fist. So if you look at that video with Michael J. White and Kimbo Slice, and he teaches you how to hit without telegraphing your movement. And right after I posted that video, they killed Kimbo Slice. And I'm like, that blew me away. I was like, what? Anyway, I'm the only one who thinks that. If you knew who I was, world general and everything, they're trying to intimidate me. So I post a video, and anyway. So don't telegraph your movement. You just hit straight. In Wing Chun, you watch their center line. Every attack you do is down the center line. You see? And that's not what they do in Western boxing. And it makes it so there's a hole every time they punch. You can see what they're gonna do because they're doing this wild haymaker. Well, in Wing Chun, you do burst attacks, so you're gonna block at the same time that you hit. So you're like, wah! If you could just do that for a while, you're gonna become better. Now, this isn't about Wing Chun techniques, but I just want to everyone thinks Wing Chun sucks, but nobody on our fucking continent really knows how to do it yet, or what it is. So all the UFC fighters are like, Wing Chun is a mythical martial art, and it will never be anything in the UFC representing Wing Chun. Well, that might change one day, because all your Western boxers are going to be countered by the first good Wing Chun fighter. And also, all your kickers in the UFC suck. You know, you guys think Wonder Boy is good and stuff like that. Take it from Vitor Belfort's trainer. When I saw him training Vitor, he knows how to handle it. Just check all their kicks. They do all these low kicks. They're not limber yet, you know. Everyone has an issue with being limber. I know, you know. But you don't want to do kicks because it's about balance. You don't want to do the wrong kicks, I should say. There is one kick, there's two kicks that are kicks that I will preach. All the roundhouse kicks are bad. All the haymakers are bad. And that's what UFC doesn't understand yet. So every time they're like this, that's bad. You don't want to twist off on one foot that it's going to get you off center. I'm going to intercept your kick. I'm going to check your kick, all these low kicks. You're going to end up with the broken leg like Anderson Silva. You know, people should learn from that experience that he had. So, all these guys are doing these low kicks, low kick to the shin, trying to do kickboxing in the UFC. Kickboxing is bad technique. If you knew that, you'd stop doing it. There's one kick I want you guys to do. It's the door breaker. Straight forward. This is the one that I broke my brand new punching bag with. It's just like right in the diaphragm. Kick him right in the diaphragm. Straight on. Boom. Just break in the door. Get a little forward momentum. Boom. Like right in the door. Also, you know, get a little bit limber. Aim higher. Perfect your front kick. Kick him in the jaw. Just like how Anderson Silva knocked Vitor out. Kick him in the jaw up high. Nobody's doing that. They're all, I mean, you get knockouts doing roundhouses, but I could just block that. I could block that, take your leg, do whatever I want with your body. People do these wild haymakers. You know, I'm going to try to wrap your arm. I'm going to shoot up past your neck and pull under your arm and crank your elbow up so you're like this, and I'll have your whole body. I've seen John Jones do that to a couple guys. Nobody's doing that yet. Nobody's good at trapping yet. Everything should be center line attacks. You learn that from Wing Chun, because when you hit forward attacks down the center, you push their whole body back. When you hit them in the side, it just makes them twist. So you hit them in the center, and they're gonna fall back, and that's what you want. You want to knock them out, or you want to rush for the choke in UFC. You know, that's so. The two things, my two most powerful attacks that broke the punching bag was the door breaker and the uppercut elbow. Now, I use a lot of elbows. I punch like Wing Chun punches. I do the marine chop, where I knock you out just under the jaw, just under your ear. So I'll do my Wing Chun. I'll do a series of Wing Chun punches, and then I'll knock you out with the marine chop. You know. I get in close, you're in danger. You get in close with Mike Tyson, you're in danger too. All these people hugging each other and stuff in the UFC, no, that's not gonna last long with me, because I'm gonna take your head off with my elbow. You're gone. You get up, pressed up against the back of the cage. You're not gonna be sitting there hugging like these grapplers anymore. I'm gonna take you out with my elbows when I get that close.